Okay. This is the water meter closest to the front of the home. It's analog. See that little diamond right there? Okay, it's very sensitive. It's a flow indicator. Some people call it a cheater wheel or cheater paddle. So the water company knows if you got a leak. You say, my water bill's too high, and they come out here. That's where it got this name. There it is. This might be, shouldn't be, where you turn off the water to the house. I cannot find a main water shutoff valve for the house. That's for the meter. That belongs to the municipality. It does not belong to you. And you shouldn't have to do that. Now, that being said, the listing agent, to the best of his knowledge, said that the water is included to the utilities and that these water meters do not belong to the residents. I don't know. This retaining wall is part of Tennessee in common. It belongs to the community. Now, that being said, if it's twice its height away from the structure, your 45-degree angle, then in theory this retaining wall should not have any direct impact on the structure. So it's beyond the scope of the inspection because it's Tennessee in common. It's beyond the scope of inspection because it's not close enough to immediately affect the structure. These steps are not dimensionally uniform. Alright, so just be careful walking up there. 4 or more steps should have a handrail. Again, Tennessee in common. Again, beyond the scope of the inspection. Again, we're not on the property proper yet, which we are now. Coming along, we've got brick water tables and then stucco. It's primarily a stucco, ephes stucco type structure. Now the brick has some weep holes in it. Alright. Well, I do not know if the drainage plane is continuous. If that is a water shed at that moment, if the drainage plane changes right there, water table, that's a water table, then that was installed improperly. And these columns, this goes with the stucco. It's kind of universal, but we cannot tell that there's stands underneath the columns. In fact, the stucco just goes all the way down. You should have, at the bottom of your stucco, you should have a weep screed, and there are not weep screeds present. If we were doing a, well, actually it's not wood mulch. Okay, I'll just leave that alone. Got a little bit of high soil. Now, again, left to assumptions. Left to assumptions. That pipe right there, that copper pipe, is that out of focus? Of course it is. That copper pipe right there is too high. That's for the water heater. One's for the safety pan, one's for the water heater. Both of them are too high for the safety pan, the water heater safety pan, too high for the water heater temperature pressure relief valve drain line. This is the closest bib faucet to the house. I still don't have a main water shutoff valve. Closest bib faucet to the house, and what we're getting here is about 60 psi. We're looking for between 40 and 80 psi. So that's a good thing. Coming on along. Coming in the front door. All eyes down. We'll have a video of the interior. All eyes down. Okay. These steps are not dimensionally uniform either. These steps are not dimensionally uniform. And the bottom step is higher than 7 3/4 inches. Again, stucco. Again, water tables. Again, no weep screed. No weep screed. And we'll see that. We'll see other examples of that. This is the Bonnie cart. She always makes a cameo. Where all the magic toys hide. It goes in there later. Looking up. There's a little bit of rust. That pipe right there discharges over a window. We got one at the front. I didn't call it to your attention. Maybe I will. I didn't call it to your attention. Got one in the front too. They discharge in front of a window. Those are your secondary drain lines. If water's coming out of that, you got a problem with your air conditioning unit. Call the air conditioning guy. These are continuous soffit vents, so we know that we have at least air intake. This rain gutter right here, he doesn't look too impressive. Doesn't look too impressive at all. Looks like he's leaking. Okay. Get my foot up this step. Oh. Okay. And this is a combination of exterior, while we're at it, and the water. We're in the garage. And right here is the main sewer cleanout. So we are not able to locate a main water shutoff valve, but we are able to locate a main sewer cleanout. This door should have a self-closing spring on it, which it does not. Okay. In a little bit, we're going to do a video about the garage door operator. The one thing that was missing from the video is that I do not do block tests. I do the optic sensor. I made a business decision, do no harm. Do no harm. So we know that the safety reverse works. Alright? We just do not. Safety is such a personal thing. It was on the inspection agreement that I sent out to my dear client. It's on the inspection agreement I post on my website. I'll reiterate that inside of the report. Okay? So that's the way we handle that. We're going, man. This battery's awesome. If this battery exhaust, we'll pick this up on the interior video.